Hello everyone, it's me, Lana305, and I just want to go and talk about the future for this channel and specifically specifically Splatoon 3. I'm not gonna edit any of this. I'm not gonna edit this voice. I'm just gonna put my voice over some gameplay on whatever thing and just talk, because if I'm gonna be real, I have really thought about quitting Splatoon 3, and I think I am going to. It's gotten to a point to where I don't feel happy playing the game anymore. Um, and if you do follow me on Twitter, or or even I guess friend me on Discord, and again just seeing stuff on Twitter, um, yeah, I feel done, but I still want to do a few more things before I finally let it go. Because here's the main story, right? As we all as you all know, Splatoon 3 recently came out with an update where apparently they gave us 30 new weapons. They added Urchin Underpass back into the game. Made some adjustments for Switch 2, with some of the fixed some bugs that were cross-play, and of course announced the next spin-off game for the Switch 2. But something happened, and it's not really that bad, but it got to me this bad. But so first thing first, when I had logged into the game, I had no licenses left, which, as you all know, in order to actually get the weapons, you need these fucking shown licenses and whatnot. And the thing is, they told us that the updates were gone, so that they were done, and that I was just like, and so for me, I was just like, okay, well, I can just use these on the gacha system, and then they said, nope, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna add a very random update later on, and I got so mad. And the reasoning is that because I had already one-starred every single weapon in the game. I have already talked about this before, but I did I played every weapon to at least get every single one to 1 star. Which basically meant, in order to actually get one license, I had to level up my character, which I was not happy about. I was super not happy about it, because by this point I had just leveled up, and it was a real pain to just grind and just play enough just so I can get just so I can level up and then get an orphan, and then once all that, and it was so hell. It was it was actually draining me as I was doing it, and I don't lie, the weapon, and I realized that also there's a big reason why they never actually gave out over 15 weapons in one update. It's because it's all so damn much. I was so overwhelmed with it. I was so overwhelmed with how many weapons that they just gave out just randomly on a random Tuesday, and then just say, oh yeah, in 2 days you're gonna get these weapons. I won't lie, I was overwhelmed, and I still am. To really put it into perspective, I did the math recently, but now there are 175 weapons in the game. which if you do the math properly, like if you like just to compare, you could remake every single Smash Bros. Fighter and then change two specials for each of them, and still have enough to it was bad. The map it was so bad. But I won't lie, the weapons I like once I really sat down and thought about it, like it wasn't that bad. Like since I've already done it before, I just need to do these last 30. But what got to me was stepping foot on Urchin Underpass. Now, as someone who has played the first game, I played the first game like actually a little after it, like right after it ended. Right after it ended, and there was that small sweet spot to where during the again, like I played it from 2017, and there was a small sweet spot where between March and December, where anyone who couldn't get a Switch into Christmas was still playing the Wii U version. I was a part of that group, and it's how I met Jacob. It's pretty much. I had some older friends, but they no longer talk to me. We no longer talk to each other because we just didn't get along that well. So Jacob is the only real OG who is still stuck around. But the point being is that I have played and experienced Urchin Underpass from its origin. I haven't no. Sure, it is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I'm pretty positive that my first match ever in the game was on Urchin Underpass, followed by Mori Towers afterwards, probably knowing my luck with the game. And when I was recording that video of me going back into Urchin Underpass, and I even prepped for it. I even went back to my very first inkling design from the first game, where it was myself, the designer headphones, the Auto T, and the icy down boots. I went back and I did that, and became an inkling again. And when I stepped foot, all I could feel was fear, because I was afraid. The moment I stepped down, I was afraid of what the game was going to turn into, and more importantly, I was afraid that I was going to start hating the game. And I do love the game. I love Splatoon 3. I don't say it much, but I do love the game. But I don't want it to turn from something I love into something I hate. I don't want that to happen. But I don't know. It's as someone who's so very competitive with the game. Before the update, the only real thing that I had to worry about was getting to X rank, because that has always been the goal of mine. Now I'm not gonna bother, because it has to stop. I wanted to stop, because I will say, while I do love Splatoon 3, it has always had. It's been the biggest love-hate game I've ever had in my life. And that's saying a lot, because I've played Sonic games. I've been a part of the whole Smash Bros. Ultimate speculation. There's been Mario Kart. There's been Mario Party. There's been Kena, Breach of Spirits, which is a game no one talks about. Persona 5 as a I don't know, but there has been no game that has been such a complicated, mixed, toxic love-hate than, well, Splatoon 3. And I just wanted to stop. Like, I really want to stop hating the game, because if I were to continue playing it, it's gonna get worse. And I don't want that to happen. So, originally, I was going to just stop and just not do anything. My plan was to basically, my plan was to, edit videos already that I had already had recorded, and I was going to edit them down and post them while still not playing the game. I still want to go out with a bang. So, right now, here's my plan for playing. Here's my plan for getting back. Well, I want to take fun. I don't know. So here's the plan for how I'm going to end the game and end it for my channel. And of course that starts with videos, because so far I have 2 videos that are already recorded, or at least as far as the actual multiplayer goes. I have a Rainmaker video with Jacob and Arctic Bite, which is very funny and also very chaotic, but whatever. There's another one where it is one of my closest friends, Sid/Star, and we play some we play ranked, and whatnot. And then after that, we have the rest of the single chip side runs. I did record Power, but I still want to continue the other ones. There's still Luck, there's still Mobility, and there's the Paradrone, which I don't like Paradrone. I think it's very boring, if I'm gonna be honest. It's so boring to play Paradrone for me, but I gotta do it. But the final video I want to do is at least a montage, and I'm thinking of either Smell of the Game, which is from Guilty Gear Strive, or Prison Labor. But I won't lie, I'm leaning more towards Smell of the Game, because even as someone who loves Prison Labor, and I just couldn't do it as a montage. I can, but I don't want that to be how I ended, and I feel like, I guess, Smell of the Game can be way more creative in that aspect. And I know what some of y'all might be thinking. It's just oh, but the Sephiroth montage, because we finally have a thing with Bria Bomb. I won't lie, when I really thought about it, I was gonna do 2 montages like that, one Sephiroth and then do Smell of the Game. But I realized that a montage with just that weapon would get so boring. I'm gonna be real. There's only so many times you can see the same weapon slash over and over and over again. Maybe that's just me. That's probably why, for me, I really enjoyed like it's probably why I really enjoyed making the Smash Bros montages because they had multiple characters. I hated the the third. I hated the second and third Sonic one because it was basically just me doing the same shit. But but either way, I did pretty damn good for that, Sephiroth 1 Million Angel remake montage. That's a high note. Like I don't know how. I'm not sure how I could beat that. Then again, that was also made when I thought we were gonna be done, but Splatoon 3 hates me. So yeah, I'm the either smell of the game or presenting it, but I'm leaning more towards smell of the game because it's just creatively more exciting to me. But yeah, I really just want I really want to stop playing Splatoon 3 because I like it, but I don't want to hate it. And for me to stop that, I gotta just put it down. But yeah, and actually, it's really funny. I'm currently going out of my notes now. I wrote down some highlighted notes for what I would talk about, so now that's over. But it's like I thought that by now that I would like get up a bit more in terms of YouTube and whatnot, and I'm very surprised that my Splatoon 3 stuff isn't reaching as much as it could, which upset me because just upset me because no, I do like making the videos, but of course the algorithm just sucks, and that's just a pain in the ass to handle with. And either way, I think this might be a good thing. I mean, like I said, I probably will go back to playing the game every now and then, but like I don't want to make content, and I don't want to play it for like once every week, like maybe once every month or so, but like I don't want to play the game anymore. But first I gotta do these videos so I basically still have to record these side order ships and make a montage, which by the way I am going to get those weapons to 1 star. I want to at least do that. I want to at least be proud of that. I mean, it's more shame than anything, let's be real, but I do want to be proud of that. I want to get every weapon to 1 star, and then I'll be done. I just gotta get some clips and make the montage, and then I'll be done. And that will be the end of the game for me, and that's the future for this channel. I'm not sure where we'll go after this, but I have this one very big video that I really am hoping will do well, because it's based off of one of my personal favorite games that no one knows about, and I can't wait to share it. So thank you all, and I will see you in the next video. So see ya.